What's up, guys? We are live.
It
is Wednesday night, and
baby.
we are drinking rum.
Here.
Ladies and
You
gentlemen, we have a very special show coming for you
We
tonight.
do.
This is going to be spectacular. As you can see, it is empty
Just
over
about.
here. We are emptying shelf. We are going to be reviewing a brand new rum live for you. For the first time, we're going to get a full scope view. It's not probably the first time. I think we've done it before with a couple but it's the first time that Just Rum is debuting their 5-year anniversary rum live.
5 years.
On this show, which we're super excited about. So make sure as you guys are coming in, make sure you let us know in the comments that you're here. Give us a thumbs up. We love those thumbs ups. It lets us know you're here. It lets other people know that you're here. And we got to make sure that we get that number up because we love drinking rum. This is the best rum community in the entire world. So, as you can see, we don't have the 5-year anniversary rum with us. Now, Royer over here has been sweating all day.
Yes, I have.
But our delivery boy is currently en route.
So you say.
So has been said and spoken by the word of the rum gods.
Yeah.
They're on the way. So at any moment, we will get a delivery through the door.
So. We're open.
Over there. And I'm super, super excited for that. But until that moment, we're going to say some hellos, get some things going. So obviously, we want to say some hellos to everybody here. We have Phil coming in first.
Hey,
How
Phil.
you doing, Phil? Sean is in the house. Greg, you guys must be watching the channel to get in first, right? There, we got everybody's quick draw, right? We got Carlos in the house.
Hey,
How
Carlos.
you doing? Glad that you're here. Came in from
Cheers.
Just Rum is here in the chat box. Now we actually have came in here, and I believe there will be some other members of Just Rum in the chat.
John's not here yet.
So I don't know. I haven't gotten that far down. John might be in here. I just got to catch up on comments first. But if you guys have questions over anything, they're going to be here. And if you'd like to order some, there is no better time than to request that at this moment because they're going to make it super easy for you.
Speaking about ordering things, so when you check out justrum.com, if you're not watching this live,
it's a huge picture of us. You can get a life-size poster of Rum Daddy Royer for your wall.
No, you can't.
Dang it.
But
you should really get those, though.
And I noticed on their website today, you can't quite get the gear yet. It's not on their website.
Okay.
But I'm sure if you ask.
Nicely.
Very nicely.
Not like you do.
Yeah, not like
mean.
Not like me. But you might be able to get some of their gear. Okay. And they've got some pretty cool gear. So, for example, they've got just a glass. Right here.
Bam.
Right.
Boom.
They also have just a coaster. Right
there.
We picked this up when we made the Oregon Trail out.
Oregon Trail.
Right.
We survived. Flask. We made it.
Yeah. Spoiler alert. We made it.
We didn't die. I knew I was better in that video
along
game.
with some of their very fine rums.
Boom.
This one here, for example, is Maplewood Rested. They've got I'm not sure. The Just Rum crew is going to have to correct me on this because we've got some of their. This is the Oregon Oak. We've got Uncle John's Cut.
Barely. We have barely.
Yeah.
Uncle
Well, I've got
John's
another one underneath.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Because there's like a Royer share at the bottom.
That's why it's still there.
This is how much he always leaves. Why?
Just in case of an emergency.
You have another bottle.
No, it's a rum emergency. It's like, oh my God, I just want just a little sip.
It's a rum emergency.
Rum emergency. What do you got over there?
So I've got these rums. I got the Blackberry and the Queen Share.
Oh, and the Queen Share.
Yeah, I have these ones hanging out by me for a reason. So
these wait a minute.
On this
Where's
side.
the 3-year Maplewood Rested?
We drank all that, but we have the seasonal spice up there.
Oh, I've got to have another bottle of that.
Super great.
I do want along with some of the shirts, right?
Look at our sexy model tonight. We have Rum Daddy Royer. Featuring some of his OnlyFans content.
Hang on.
Oh, and he's running away.
I'm running away.
Daniel, you're super early, but we're glad that you're here. Thanks for showing up. Carlos, a little bit of bourbon, and it looks like where rum is here, we have a delivery.
Oh, are you freaking kidding?
Welcome
us?
to the bar, John Hasbrock from Just Rum.
Holy
I can't. That's $20.
I can't. I didn't say it. I told
Royer if he swears, it's $20.
Hey man, how you doing?
Good man. How are you?
Oh God dang!
So I was looking for a box up there.
Yeah, you're looking for a box. Did the box not show up? Oh my goodness, did we not have the box? Did it not come?
Jesse?
We didn't coordinate the box.
We don't have the box.
We literally don't have the box.
Look,
But we have John. John's coming back.
John's here.
Somebody can go get the box.
I'm gonna go get the box. I got it.
You go get the
I'm gonna
box,
squeeze
Robert.
out, and I'm gonna let you guys take over the show.
Oh
and tag
man,
Hey,
it's good to
how
see
are
you,
you,
man.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
awesome.
So I stopped in today because I need to stop a travesty.
Okay.
Had I not showed up here tonight, these fine gentlemen would have mixed pop in with this. That cannot happen.
That can't happen. So he's taking our pop away. He is taking our pop away. We're not allowed to mix this. Okay.
Okay, so we can do anything else, but we cannot put that in pop.
John, this is a huge surprise. We had no idea that John Hasbrook from Just Rum was actually going to show up here at the bar tonight. We had no idea. This is, wow. My mind is blown right now.
Well,
seriously, I couldn't. I was like, what?
Yesterday you said to me, "I'll see you tomorrow," and I was like, "You have no idea."
Oh man, this is incredible. So we made the Oregon Trail, right?
You did.
Last
year.
year.
You came out last year.
And you made the Iowa Trail.
I did.
Which is much easier.
Yeah, but Iowa is as flat on the ground as it appears from the air.
So, just a little update on our rum situation here.
John.
It did not quite make the journey it was supposed to due to some travel difficulties.
Okay.
However, it is on the way still.
It is still on the way.
It is
Yeah,
here.
We set you up.
In case you hadn't noticed yet, you have been set up.
Well, thank you, I guess, for that. Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
So it is on the way, though.
It is on the way, and we're going to debut that in a second. But I'm excited that John is here. I know you were talking about Iowa, which in all of its glory, I'm sure you're very excited to be here.
It was beautiful. I saw a dog for 2 weeks running away.
That is pretty much what it looks like. You can see forever.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop here. So we have a ton of people in the chat. I do want to catch up real quick so we can be up to current with everybody here. So we make sure we catch everybody. So like I said, Cayman is in the chat here. So I know we got, looks like Robert in here as well. So again, if you guys have questions, need anything as we go here, Just Rum is in the chat as well as we have the man.
The man himself is right here
in the bar.
I mean, this is Just Rum
By the way, I have to point something out here.
Yeah.
John, you actually won our 2023 top rum of the year.
Yes.
I know.
Oh.
So that requires a $26 grand prize because
was it $26?
Because he came to the bar to collect. That's $26 out of your wallet. So make sure you get that out. By the way, you just swore that's $20 to me.
Jeez.
So
yeah, he warned me tonight. Because
super good.
This is actually going to be our third review, and sometimes
I love it.
My language isn't the greatest.
So Chris is asking, how is the Queen Share? To give you full perspective, out of all the rums, and I'm a sweet, smooth rum guy, I thought the Queen Share was the best one. It is right now my current favorite product from Just Rum. So watch the reviews of all the different rums and kind of see what you think and what fits your palate. I always tell everybody to check them out to kind of see what fits you. But that's my current favorite. I don't know about you.
For the Just Rum products, yeah, absolutely. The Queen Share, of course, I'm still really partial to the 3-year Maplewood Rested.
Yeah, it's really good.
That is very good. I love that.
It will be coming back. You have to
I hope
3
so
years.
because apparently we drank it all.
That'll happen. That'll happen. Fred, welcome in. Glad that you could make it. We got Drums and Rums. Who's that guy?
Who's
that
Yeah,
guy?
I know, right?
Paul's here from Drums and Rums. The camera's a little high. We're gonna drop it. I was moving the camera around like a crazy person because that's what people do when they freak out when random people run into your house.
Right.
Let's see if we can drop that down just a little bit there. Let's see here. And too close. Well, we can't back it up because unfortunately we don't have the technical ability in this bar to be able to back our camera up, mostly because we got to make sure we capture all of Rum Daddy Royer's features. And if we backed it up, we wouldn't be able to see it all. So it would ruin everything. The whole dynamic would be off. So, but I appreciate you looking out for us. Hopefully at some point we'll be able to back it up. That's an expensive swear jar. It is an expensive swear jar. Yeah. He needs one. He actually told me before the show started, what it should be $100 to make sure that he
really don't want me to
really not swear. And I was like, don't make me take you up on that. And that's why. So Let's see here. We got Wade in the house. How you doing, Wade? Doc is in the house from
Hey,
Really
Doc.
Bad
Hey, Doc.
Rum. Glad that you can make it. Greg's in here. We got some Cedar Ridge Glencairn glass there. Looks like you guys are taking a trip out to
We
Cedar
are. We're
Ridge.
going to go check that out tomorrow. So
Nice.
that's awesome.
You're gonna get to see some of the Iowa sights and
Oh, yeah.
sounds, and it's a lot of
You probably
cows.
see it
And,
from here.
you know,
Yeah.
it is going to be thunderstorming tomorrow. That's a big deal for us. We haven't had like it rain at all for the last year and a half. So it's like
Right.
it's about
because
right.
of snow.
It's about
about-
right.
yeah. Well, it didn't snow this year
Yeah,
either.
yeah,
So
we've had.
it's actually
yeah.
pretty amazing. Let's see here. So we got some good stuff here. It is good to see that he made it safe.
Yes.
We are glad that he is here. I was worried.
Did you know about this?
Yeah, obviously I knew about this.
I didn't know about this.
So I gotta tell you the story here. So I'm driving down the road, and then all of a sudden one day I get a call from John Hasbrock, and I pick up the phone, and John's like, "Hey, what do you think would happen if I just decided to book a flight and show up at your bar?" And I was like, "That sounds awesome." He's like, "Here's the catch: we're not telling Royer."
Oh, yeah.
And I was
Nice,
like,
John.
and I was like,
Nice.
"You don't have to sell me any further. You just tell me what to do.
Oh my.
We're gonna make it happen." And we did. We're here now.
Yep,
So
that's incredible. I was so surprised to see. I was like,
I've been sequestered in a hotel room because Robert told me that you drive around town occasionally.
I
you'll
just
end,
right around town.
you'll
Yeah.
end up places. And it just so happens I don't know how much you guys know about Iowa and how you can see forever, but if
I might see him.
if John
might
Hasbrock's
see him.
walking outside, Royer could probably see him from 3 miles away. So we got to be very careful with where John was. So I was worried about that.
That's awesome. This is incredible. It's almost left me speechless. On
Yeah.
this. I mean, seriously. I mean, it's so great to have John here. I love it. So this is
The 26.
$26 for the first place
I
winner.
appreciate it.
2023.
2023.
Rum
Here
of
you
the
go.
year.
There we go.
You're the first person to ever collect the cash prize that comes with our award.
Look, it buys
You're-
breakfast.
you're
It
the only
buys
one-
breakfast.
You're
That
the only-
probably pays for a
Only
huge
one so
chunk
far
of the
brave
trip.
enough to make the trip. Yes.
Yeah, this is all right.
This is tremendous. I'm
So I won't be able to win this year with the rum we're going to try tonight because it won't be because your guys' thing is this is the rum you must try during 2024.
No. So it's the top rums that we had during
Oh, okay.
2024.
Yeah, because there won't be any left. We
Yeah,
get the Christmas.
it's gonna be gone. There's gonna be none left. I do love that.
All right.
Yeah, I'm excited
Man,
about that.
John, I'm telling you right now, I hope it don't suck.
If it sucks,
Yeah.
we're gonna have a problem.
It's gonna be
okay?
awkward.
It's gonna be
Especially with you here, buddy.
it's gonna be really weird.
If it sucks, I'll do a shot of your Stro 1.6.
Oh, you know what?
I kind of want to fake it now. If
Yeah,
I do
yeah,
like it,
yeah,
I'm just gonna
yeah.
be like, no, this isn't very
this
good.
just didn't
I
cut
don't
it,
think
John.
that's going to be possible. I've tried this.
It's gonna be too good. It's
Right.
gonna be too good. I love that. Oh man, so we got some looking goods in here. Micah, welcome in. We got a lot of Just Rum people in the house tonight. We appreciate you guys coming to hang out with us and support John, obviously, and us as we're going to be featuring his rum here in just a few minutes. And
Well,
getting
while
the
we're
chance-
waiting,
But what do you got here? You brought something with
yeah,
you.
this is the challenge coin that's coming on the bottle.
It's bigger.
Really?
It is bigger.
You know, something that I've always found is if it's bigger, it's better.
Right. So
And
if
I
we
do-
put that
so-
against one of our others,
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
twice the size.
right?
That is amazing.
Feel the
I
heft of
love
it.
that.
I love it. It's
Oh my
beautiful.
goodness.
Let me check that out.
You could hurt somebody with that.
Well, you got one
this
coming,
is way cool.
right? So the still on the back of the doubloon is actually the same still that I started with. Now we have that put up in the corner in the tasting room.
Did you show everybody?
Okay.
I showed him one side.
Let's
There's
see.
one.
There's one.
Royer and his camera angles. He's
Right.
super good
I
at
know
this.
it.
He's
So
so
good.
good at this.
Robert is cringing, I'm sure, certain. Not you, Robert.
So
my
good.
Robert.
So good. Oh, believe
I'm
me,
sorry.
I'm always cringing around Royer pretty
Yeah.
much 24/7,
He's used to
365.
it.
So it's
This is
a
awesome.
doubloon.
Right?
Doubloon. It's not a coin, it's a doubloon.
Doubloon.
So we did something special with this. The doubloons are going to be out on our special years, like the 5-year release,
Okay.
the 7-year release, the 10-year release. Everything else is going to be the regular challenge.
Okay.
coins. And so we've started a little program at the tasting room to share my love of rum with other people who come in. So if you have a premium coin, one that's got the color
Yeah,
border on it,
one like
right?
these here.
and
right?
you know the catchphrase, what's behind the bar, and show that to the barkeep, you'll get a pour of whatever we have hidden behind the bar for
Ooh.
cost plus 20%.
Oh, very nice.
So typically speaking, let's say it's $100 bottle.
Mhm.
You pay $12 for a pour.
Interesting.
Right. Okay.
I like that game.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, if you have a doubloon, you pay cost. 'Cause-
Oh, very nice.
We're
So
all
it'd be
about
a-
saving money.
It's all
Absolutely.
about saving money.
It's basically like shopping in the clearance aisle.
Yeah.
It's a way of us to have like almost a speakeasy kind of thing because we have a
That's
lot
very
of
cool.
really great rums.
Yeah.
But there are other great rums around the world. So
Yeah.
right now we have Hamilton 86 behind the bar.
I'm telling anybody.
Next up is going to be the Four Squares Touchstone.
Oh.
So we're getting some
Very
rums that a
nice.
lot of people probably wouldn't go out and just pick up if
Oh,
they're
yeah.
not familiar with rum. But if they like ours, they can try some of this other stuff, and it gets them to come and see us, and then we can talk their ear off like I'm good for.
Well, that's always good, and a little rum helps with that too. I
That it
I
does.
find that the conversation gets better as
Definitely.
you're drinking rum. It's in my experience.
Out to your tasting room, they have some of the best food. If you ever find yourself in Sandy, Oregon, actually, I feel it's like a destination spot. Go to Just a Tasting Room from Just Rum there in Sandy, Oregon. They have some wonderful cocktails as well as food. Oh my goodness, it's really, really good.
Pizzas are pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty darn.
I mean, when we
pretty
went
darn
out there
amazing.
last year, it was amazing. It really, truly was amazing.
So yeah, so I'm glad that you made it. While you were coming in
I
here,
still
we had
can't believe this.
I knew Royer was going to freak out. So today, Royer's been freaking out at me all day about this rum. Is it going to come? Is it going to come? And then, of course, it's still en route. Way to go, me. That's on me. That's 100% my fault. You're welcome. I'm millennial with ADHD, guys. Let's have some sympathy. But Royer has been blowing up my phone today.
Yep.
I think I've had 5 phone calls.
Mm-hmm.
At least 3 or
Do we
4
have the
text
package yet?
messages.
Do we have the package yet? Do we have
throughout the
package
day
yet?
today of just like, what are we doing here? Is it here? Have you gotten it? He wanted me at one point to get a dog to be able to search for it. It's like, what are we suggesting here? So I'm just really excited to
Trying
be
to
able
pull
to do
out
this
all the
tonight.
stops to make sure that this happens.
Yeah.
I
So-
took care of it. I sent it to him so I
Yes.
wouldn't have to make sure it got on the airplane.
Yes.
And lost baggage. and
So
whatever.
it was mailed
We had a backup plan. I
Yeah.
made sure it had arrived yesterday
before he left.
just in case.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got in today, this afternoon. What'd you get in about 3 o'clock here?
Yeah.
You rolled into town. Yeah. So he's pretty much been plotting this for
A week.
a week
Oh,
just to be
John.
here
I
tonight.
should have known. I should have known better. I should have known that you were up to something. I mean, you always got something cooking up there.
I knew this would be the last thing that you would ever expect.
Oh, absolutely.
Mom
100%.
found out about 20 minutes before we came downstairs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and she,
Oh, you told her then?
Yes, and so our delivery boy has arrived.
Oh, there's good news because
Oh,
I'm
my
thirsty.
goodness.
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay.
thank goodness I was
I get
hoping.
to try this too.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
Yes, you do.
It's always
Yes, you
great
do.
when you go to somebody's bar and drink their rum.
Yeah, that is true. And we have plenty for you to try. You can absolutely have anything you want while you're
Yes.
here, John. That is 100%.
What I want's
true.
in the box.
Yeah, that's fair. I respect that. Bro, this might be the first time someone's ever come to our bar and actually said, "No, I want the rum that I brought. I don't want any of yours."
I mean, I'm looking around and I'm thinking I don't see anything better.
Yeah.
Well,
I love it.
this stuff's up here on the top shelf here again. Right?
Position of honor. I got it.
Beautiful. You had a room over there, or what? You didn't think ahead here that there was going to be some rum to try, and now we're having to watch you organize the
I
bar.
was
This
getting
is
worried.
not what anybody came
I
for.
was getting worried.
Yeah, Jesse's opening it. Thank
All right.
you,
Now
Jesse.
There's
You're sophisticated.
It's a false bottom. Don't worry about the other one.
Okay.
We'll go with this one.
okay.
Beautiful.
Right?
Look at that.
I wish they never would have changed that.
You're so confused by the
I
reverse,
am.
aren't you?
I am. It's like, all right, and yes, here's the coin right here. So if you go to Sandy, Oregon, right, John?
Absolutely. There's a
This
few
is
bottles
what
left.
this is what you're gonna find. And can they order this online?
Absolutely. Just DM Cayman and everything
Okay.
will be good to go. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so
we
let's
Until
gotta
we're
get some.
out.
We gotta get some tasting glasses
Yes, we
going
do.
here. We gotta try some stuff.
Hey, Jesse, can you cut that band off of the zip tie? I always zip tie the bottles when we send them because we don't want them to open up en route.
So we got Black Sails Adventure Company. How you doing? Welcome in. We've got Mission Impossible. That's pretty much what is that what we're calling this mission? Mission
Pretty much.
Impossible.
It felt like it in Denver. Dear God,
Had fun on the layover.
Did you have a layover in Denver?
I did. And Denver airport sucks.
Oh man. Greg says he's got his poured and waiting. What number? Do we have a number on the bottle?
We do.
Okay.
We do.
Let's take a look at that
There we
here.
go.
All right.
That was way too scary for me over here.
Right.
You're freaking me out. I haven't had enough rum for that.
So
First things first, I'm going to take the coin.
And Billy asked an excellent question. How do we order some? Billy wants to know before we've even tried it and know if it's good. Can he just blind buy it right now?
I won't stop him.
How's Billy going to buy this bottle?
How can
Just
you buy
send
it?
a DM to us. Send one to either Cayman or send one to Just Rum.
Okay,
So
so
DM us with your contact. We'll reach out and figure out the best
is that
way to
on
get it.
Facebook or
JustRum.com?
website?
Facebook or
Facebook?
Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah.
Go to their
Instagram.
Facebook, Instagram, Just Rum. Send them a message. They'll get you hooked up.
So you guys know part of the story behind this rum. When we met up in the Miami Rum Renaissance Festival here, we met Alexander, which was not this past November, but a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
I spent a lot of time with him. And he talked about blending rum. And before that, I never did. All of our rums were, single rum. That was it. And what you're looking at with this bottle, it's our 5-year anniversary. It's a blend. It's got the remains of the 3-year Oregon oak, which was distilled at my farm before we moved to the brick and mortar. It has the very first run that we did at the brick and mortar incorporated into it.
Nice.
So that's the past and the present. And
Very
the future
cool.
is the blending, and that's got some white queen share in it.
I love
And
that.
it's equal
Very
parts.
cool.
We aged it in a used French oak barrel.
Okay.
There was 2 of them. We ended up with 500 bottles that we bottled. They're all individually numbered. What number do you have here? Young Eyes, take a look.
Oh, yes. I was just talking about how good my eyes are. They're doing really good. This is bottle 209 of 500.
There you go.
I'm not even sure if I even want to open this one.
That's too bad. We want to
You do.
open it right
You
now,
do.
Royer. Let's crack this bad boy
Wait
open.
a minute. Where's mine?
Okay.
Yeah,
right
we
here.
got
That's
glasses.
I don't need that.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
All right.
You just get me a jug.
Yeah. You guys do you. The only thing I don't want is soda. Please, for the love of God.
All right.
Love it.
And since you were the one who was pranked, you can have the first sip. How do you
That
like
would
that?
be awesome.
We'll let you try it before everybody else.
Very good, John.
Just like every other time that you open your
Every
rum
other.
secretly when nobody else gets to try it and you just hide it from everybody. All the good stuff stays hidden away in your closet.
It does. She gets one hand. I get one. Pick it up.
I love it. We got the team
All
ready.
right.
Everybody is here for this, and I absolutely love it. We got people in the wings. We got a line out the door at this point.
The label on that is actually hand stamped copper.
You guys do each one then?
Yes,
Really?
each and every one. It was a nightmare, but all hands on deck. We were literally labeling the last bottle 25 minutes before the party started.
Wow. That is super cool, though.
That's copper.
Yeah,
That is as
copper.
hands-on as it gets.
It's
That
like
is
a
super
legitimate piece of copper that we did for each and every
Really
bottle.
cool.
cool. I
So
love it.
yes, again, hang on. So again, this is stamped copper.
You're getting better. You're getting-
I've
little
never seen a
Improving.
label like this at all.
Don't hold your breath on others.
I bet. All right.
All right. 55% by volume, but it will shock you.
55%. Huh.
There's a little bit of sweetness here,
Yeah.
right?
Does have a sweetness to it. Almost.
Now, John, is there any added sugars? Any
No,
added
no. This is
flavoring? Is
nothing.
there nothing?
Nope. The remains of the
Were
3
any animals harmed in the making of this rum?
No, but
Specifically
there were a
dolphins?
few fingers.
All right.
Smells delicious.
I
It
said
does
you
smell
get the
delicious.
first sip, so
All
go
right.
ahead, because I'm eager.
I hope this doesn't suck. John.
I
Try
know.
it.
I know.
We're all waiting for
Oh,
your judgment.
This is this.
He hates
This
it.
is freaking.
He hates it.
This is no.
Go ahead. Would you like to look at that.
Mm.
No shit. This is good.
That's an investment opportunity right there.
Yeah. This.
I like it.
So yeah. So my wife, my son are right here. They're liking this as well. This is really, really good, all on its own. This is delicious.
Mom has indicated it doesn't make you go,
Yeah.
which is a good sign. That is a good thing. So the thing that I notice, I love this woodiness essence.
Oh, this is awesome.
Something about your rum.
3-year maple no more is one of my favorites.
So
this right here just took that.
So what's
This
funny
no
is you
kidding.
kind of talk about how this is a ode to all the rums throughout your years.
Yes.
And one of the cool things is I get this woodiness that I've gotten in like your Oregon oak, kind of feel that familiarity with it. And then it just has this nice blended essence. Like I almost feel like I can tell that it has like a little bit of the feel of like the Queen Share, just feels a little more, it's not quite as sharp as the Oregon oak, seems a little lighter in the mouth, which I like not being punched in the mouth. I'm a smooth, sweet rum guy. And I think the way it goes down and it grabs on as you breathe, that flavor enhances, which I also think is just really great. Mom's like sneaking the bottle away right now, which I think is really great too, because, you know, you don't feel like you're going to die on the first breath,
you absolutely, you know, and some rums you have to, you know, you take your first sip, kind of calibrate your mouth a little bit, and then you take your second sip to kind of get the
which
full,
I did have to calibrate. It grabbed.
This is smooth.
It wasn't slap
John,
Roy Air strong.
You were not lying when you said
I like this.
This is smooth.
Yeah, it is.
This is very, very
smooth.
It is. I'm enjoying this a lot.
I think the thing I really appreciate is the all the different stuff that you've done and being incorporating as much of that as you can, I think is really incredible. And you did a really great job. And I feel like the thing that most worries me with your rum, because it is higher proof, is it going to punch me in the mouth? Is it going to make me kind of like shake a little bit and be like, I don't know if I can just do this on its own.
And not to mention,
and it doesn't.
It's so strong. I need to put it with something.
Mom's over there like, just pour me a glass. I don't need anything else.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you don't. That's the thing that's really surprising about so many of your products. Not just this one, not just this one right here, but like your 3-year Maplewood rested, like your Oregon oak, your seasonal spice, I mean, you got the Maplewood rested. So many of your products, they're higher proof, right? Yes. You know, than what you're normally going to find.
Which I think is very sought after. I think a lot of people are looking for that. We hear it all the time. Like, it feels like a lot of rums are underproof. Like, where can I find something that's got a little bit more to it?
You'll find that where? At justrum.com.
That's exactly where
you're going to find that.
Every rum comes to play. You don't have anything under. What's your lowest? Is blackberry?
The blackberry at 80. And that's the only rum that we have at 80. Everything else is overproof.
Yeah, I was going to say that's. I'm pretty sure I was thinking that, and I love the blackberry. By the way, it's absolutely to die for. Yes. But yeah, I mean, I think it's incredible that your lowest proof rum is a 40%, 80 proof. That's the lowest, and I mean, I think that's really cool. So,
it's part of our mission. We want to make overproof world-class rums.
Yeah,
right. Something that
I think you're well on your way. I think you're well on your way with that.
And this, the beautiful thing about this is I like it when I'm at the tasting room. People come in, they look up at the shelf, they see the 5-year up there. They're like, "Is that your specialty rum?" I'm like, "No, the specialty rum is the Queen Share, right? $89.95 a bottle. Call it $90. And then they look up at the 5-year and they're like, "Well, what's that bottle fetch?" And I'm like, $200. I don't even miss a beat.
Yeah.
And someone's like,
and you don't need
you see the look on their face, and then you pour them a sample, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'll take one."
Yeah, all right, I get it.
I mean that's the true point right there. You have to taste it to believe it. I to be honest with you, John, I was really worried. We ordered the rum, at $200 a bottle. Okay.
Roy Air paid $3 because he really supports Just Rum. That would have been a nice tip.
Yeah, that would have been a nice tip, right? But when I ordered the bottle, I'm like, and I heard you talking about it. I'm like, yeah, I hear a lot of salespeople talk, and I just, they're not always real truthful, right?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you get what I'm saying. And so I was like, I hope, John, I hope this is good. I hope this is good. I hope this is good. You did not disappoint one little bit. This is every bit worth that $200 that I spent on this bottle.
It's tremendous.
It is very, very good.
The more it lingers, your mouth sits with it. This is a cigar smoking rum.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
Absolutely tremendous. I don't think I would have it with a meal because I don't want anything else with it.
No,
I don't.
You want to enjoy all the flavor that you actually have presented right here in this bottle.
You know, I really want to give props to a couple of people about this.
Absolutely.
The fact is, I didn't make this.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Jonathan Crosby, who is my distiller, this was his creation. I just gave him the tools to put it together.
Jonathan, hope we get to meet someday. You did a great job.
Then the other person that I would say really had a hand in this was Alexander. You know.
Oh yeah.
The knowledge.
You know, the amount of time that he spent with me in Miami and actually showed me blending at the table while you took over, if I remember correctly.
I was great. I can take over anytime you need me. I'm great behind the booth. I pretty much just yell at people till they come to the table.
So, and you know, one of the things that I think really helps us out as a distillery is I already know I don't know what the hell I'm doing. What I'm doing is something that, you know, we like the outcome and we're always trying to improve and trying to get better. And I leave lots of room in my belief that we're not there yet. I want to get there. I mean, this is close.
Yeah,
I would send this to a World Spirits competition if
you
this
should,
was a regular product.
You should send this.
Yeah,
you should.
It's pretty amazing.
This is really, really, really.
We've been to a lot of festivals.
Yes, we have
participated in a lot of events. This is one of the best rums I've ever had.
There's a lot of people that need.
And the reason I can say it is because, you know, we've had a lot of the rums, and it's easy to say because the sign's behind the bar and you're standing right next to me. Okay, but Breuer's been standing next to me for years, so I'll talk crap all day about anyone standing next to me. He does. The thing about it is that you can taste the complexity of the rum, the different flavors that are in it. Mm-hmm. I talked about this on a recent review because it's really important to me that when you see a list of what all the flavors are on the back of a rum, it's really easy to blow smoke. Okay, it's really easy to see a long list and be like, okay, there's raisin and grass and a piece of the moon, you know, whatever flavor they decided it's going to taste like. And you're like, okay, all right. With this one, I feel like I do pick out some smokiness, that woodiness, the Oregon oak. I feel that lightedness of the white rum that you have. I feel a lot of the elements of the rums I've had, even a little maple wood.
I was gonna say, is there maple wood?
There is no maple in that, but you are not the first two people to say that.
Yeah,
I have a lot of people who had the 3-year maple.
Yes,
they're like, so how much of the maple did you incorporate in this?
Yeah,
I'm like,
so there's
it's weird because it does taste like there's a little bit in there.
It's got that texture. It's got that feel of the maple wood rested there.
Yeah,
it's like
it does.
This is, I don't know. This is just so cool.
Yeah,
this is really.
I think it's a tremendous thing to see. Another thing that you said that I think is really impressive is in the rum industry how much goes into the love of making rum, and the fact that Alexander dealing with his own brand, building Plant Array Rum or Plantation as it used to be called, and he's running a whole business, and he takes the time to stop, try your rum, and talk with you and give you these suggestions. You know, his part to play that even made this rum possible is because the rum community is so freaking awesome.
Absolutely, hands down, 100% correct. But let's give John the kudos for actually listening.
Well, yeah, you know how many people don't listen.
You can advise somebody all day long. I've been telling, and it's up to them whether or not they choose to listen to what you're saying.
I've been telling people how to make rum for years, and you're the only one that's listening. And this is really great rum. So I think that should go on the scoreboard. I'm just saying.
And to be fair, you know, I mean, the first time that we met John was through a Zoom meeting.
It was
right?
Robin set up the rum judges.
Yep,
shout out Miami Rum Renaissance Festival.
Thank you, Robin.
And you know, we met you through there. You had sent out some of your products at that time.
The one you didn't like.
Oh God,
the terrible review.
It's still here somewhere.
It's down there.
We have it somewhere. I don't know.
And but yeah, so
I made it better now.
It is so much better now.
So yes, but I mean, you know, your label was different. We made some suggestions with your label. We gave you an honest opinion.
Yeah,
on we gave you an honest
where it all
opinion
started
on that, and you know, and you. But the point is, you actually listened. You know, you didn't. Your feelings weren't hurt because we weren't trying to hurt anybody's feelings. You know.
Well, he didn't say his feelings weren't hurt. He was just saying.
No, his feelings weren't hurt. John's not that kind of person. John's like, okay, so you don't like it. What do I need to do to make it better? And so he worked. I mean, he worked long and hard to try and figure out ways to make things better.
Mm-hmm.
And he did that. You know, and this, how old is your company? Remind me again.
Yeah, 5 years.
5 years. Oh, 5 years.
Doing things that companies who have been around for a long time.
And why do you suppose that is? Because he's open to new ideas.
Yep.
He's open to suggestions. He's open to advice. And he is moving his company forward.
And he's obviously working with the greatest rum community in the entire world.
That's all
which
you
is
find
each and
people
every
right
one
there.
of you, which is what makes him better every day. Whether
Yes.
you're in his bar trying stuff, whether you're ordering online, which you can do by DMing them at their Facebook or Instagram, and you're just showing support through videos and hitting that thumbs up and supporting their content. If you are involved, this is the world's greatest rum community for a reason. It's because we love sharing good rum. It's what we do.
His glass is empty.
Oh,
that
I know.
never happens.
Yeah, yours. It's
I'm
pretty
taking my
darn
time.
tasty.
Well, your
It is.
sodas have been removed because
Okay.
I'm not about
Yes.
to let you put this inside.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do
You
it.
do it after I leave.
It's sacrilegious
All
for
right.
me to not throw a little Pepsi in there. Ooh, let's see what that does to a $200 rum.
Oh, my God.
Please
You
don't.
gotta make him cry. You gotta make him cry.
See, I can hurt his feelings. I can get there.
That'll hurt my soul.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're not hurting his feelings. You're hurting his soul.
Oh man, let's see here. So just did the Insta DM, Billy. That's awesome. I hope you get some.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Need a wider angle shot for the screen. We do. You know what's crazy is this is the wide angle camera. It's not wide enough, Roy. Our egos are not small enough to fit on this camera right now.
You went there with that?
We need a bigger camera.
Hey, am I
We're
the
gonna.
only distiller who's actually come to visit?
You are the second.
You are the
actually.
second.
Okay.
You are the second
distiller.
Okay, shout out Modern Matriarch
Yes.
over there in Council Bluffs, Iowa, for
Yep.
making the journey over to
Yeah,
this
they
side
didn't
of the
have
state.
near as far to go
Yeah,
as what you did.
Theirs was a 3-hour drive. Yours
Yeah.
was a little further.
Yeah, I had to get up at
Little
3 a.m.
further.
to catch a damn airplane.
We appreciate it.
We
John.
really
Man,
appreciate that.
it's really great to see
The
you
look
here.
on your face.
Oh,
Oh
man.
my God.
I knew it was going to be epic.
like-
And you didn't notice. The best part is you
I got
came-
halfway across the
He
room.
came
before
through
he
the
figured
door.
out
Well,
it
I was
me.
looking for Jesse in the box. I was looking for the box. That's what I was looking for.
He's just not even paying
It was-
attention
it
to
was
who's
like-
in the
I was
room.
like, well, and then because you're 100% correct. I was looking at Jesse, then I saw Diane, my wife, and it's like,
I don't look like either one.
it's like,
It's like, wait a second.
who's this? Holy,
Yeah, well, it's the beard, right?
yeah. I mean, it is the beard.
You can say it. It's fine. You don't feel
Hold-
like you have to hold back.
Holy crap! It's John.
yeah. Let's see here. So kudos to the Just Rum team for making it all come through. Absolutely. It's a beautiful color. It is. It is a truly
Oh,
beautiful
yeah.
color. Hold it up there. It's absolutely beautiful. I love this dark look.
Yeah.
And this is the best label you've ever made.
Oh,
by
yeah.
far.
It is
the
it's-
best one.
yeah.
This gives me an old miner feeling with it.
I wanted to make it feel historic in nature.
And
That's
I love
why we
that.
went with the doubloon.
Yeah.
And, you know,
This is so cool, John.
I got to
love
give
that.
props to everybody on my team. Came and organized the party. It was crazy nuts.
It's awesome.
Robert did the photography. Great job with it. Putting together the poster that went up with you guys.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
He
It took
made
us
us
this
look
awesome.
good.
Yeah, actually made
That's
us look good.
almost an impossible
really hard.
That is a large
That-
effort.
that's hard to do.
Oh,
Make
my
us look
goodness.
good.
right. I have this person, Ren, that she organized everybody putting the labels on. She had an assembly line going.
So you've got a really good team.
I have an amazing team.
That's
You know,
awesome.
They are the best people. I can't say enough about every single one of them that works there with me. I don't say for me; they work there with me.
That's awesome.
You know, I probably end up working for them because they have to tell me over and over and over again because I can't remember a thing.
Well, you got a lot going
You
on.
don't have to explain it to me. I forgot the box of rum, so you don't have to explain it to me.
Right, but
Oh gosh.
such beautiful people that work with us. You know, it's just I'm blessed. I don't deserve the people I've got. That's a fact.
That's amazing, and
That's
I love
awesome.
that.
So,
And us being there and seeing the team in action and getting to
Oh,
see the
yeah.
experience. If you guys ever get the chance to come through Sandy, Oregon, make
Definitely.
it a point. It's
It
such
is
a cool stop.
destination place
Everybody
right
there is truly amazing. Everybody was so welcoming, so nice, so much
They were
fun.
awesome.
It was a heck of a time. It was just one of the best times we've ever had.
You know,
so that's
and
really awesome.
they also have cigars there that actually
Facts. Mountain Red Cigar Company.
you will pair with their rums. I mean, they've got a beautiful cabinet right there for that. They actually have apple cider too, right?
Yeah, no, we do have hard cider.
Hard cider, not apple cider.
Not apple.
What is this? Your
I'm
apple
sorry.
orchard?
Well, yeah, I
They
got one tree out there.
They got the boring cider company.
The
Absolutely.
boring cider company,
Who happens to make apple pie cider that is off the rails.
Okay, so I guess you're
that is
technically
that
right.
is off the rail.
Technically
that is
right.
off the
That
rail.
is wonderful.
So
Technically
the
right.
apple pie hard cider is like, wow, this is just like apple pie.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it is good.
Actually, we did a new one that's called Pear Smash. It is also beautiful. It is literally 1/3 of our sugarcane juice wash
Okay.
mixed in with pear cider, 2/3. And we got it on tap right now, and it's really yummy.
Wow.
That sounds awesome.
Pear Smash. You know, it was. I don't know if it was Jonathan or if it was someone else who thought that, you know, hey, let's do this. It could have been the Boring
Again,
Cider
big
Company.
shout out to Jonathan, right?
Yeah.
You know, and by the way, the cigar pairings,
Yes.
those listings, those are from him as well. He tried the cigars with the
Wow.
rums. What a great job, right?
Yeah. That's hard work.
I'm
Okay.
telling you.
There's a lot of work that goes into that. I'm just saying, I give massive kudos to that. Also, if you're looking to hire somebody second to do that, you have my phone number. I'm just
Yeah, I
saying.
can't afford your commute.
I can't afford the commute.
It's a bit of a
That,
commute.
that would be a bit of a commute.
I can do it remote.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just
my
saying.
Oh,
God.
smoke a cigar.
Smoke a
remotely. I
cigar
like that.
remotely.
We got
Super good.
you know we got to go back out there.
Yeah,
You do.
absolutely.
You know we got to go back out
I
there.
collected your money. You have to.
Yeah.
come out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now
we-
we came and collected our money. Now we're gonna have to go back.
We got to go back.
Shucky darns.
There are some other great things coming out this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You have
the-
more products coming out.
Yes, some of them are repeats. The American White Oak is coming back out this year. We've got
Okay.
some barrels of that are maturing. The ones that I saved for me last time, the Maplewood barrels, we'll be releasing some of those to the general public later this year. We are all but practically out of the Queen Share. I think we're down to just a couple of cases left of the
Oh.
Syrah barrel Queen
So
Share.
definitely, if you want to try
Our 2023 Rum
top
of the Year.
number one rum of
It
the
is
year,
still available.
Limited
not-
quantity.
Limited quantity.
limited quantity.
You can get that too if you
You
DM them. You
definitely-
can pick up a Queen Share.
Oh yeah.
But
My suggestion to you is go ahead and pick up. Hold that up, so they know what it
the
looks
Queen
like.
Share, yeah.
Queen
That's a good
Share.
one.
Go ahead and pick up one of those and one of these right here.
Look at that.
Now, we do have another barrel of Queen Share that's aging that will be different from that one.
Oh,
Okay.
It's been aging in used Pinot Noir barrels. It'll be 2 years old in November or December. I
Now the
think.
last one wasn't
Wow.
Pinot Noir.
No, the last one was a Syrah barrel. So
Okay,
they
yes,
will be
the Syrah barrel.
completely
Yep.
different.
Yep.
So
Nice.
we have a lot of great things that are coming out this year.
That's amazing.
You know, I wish that every rum I made was, well, excuse me. I wish that every rum that John made was because I haven't run the still myself since John came on board. So
Okay.
yeah, it's been a hot minute. But he does great work. And so thank you, John. Cheers to you, brother.
Cheers. Cheers.
And cheers to you guys. You know, I still keep that one bad review around.
I love that we somehow still have that review on your website.
I don't think it's there right now,
it's
but
not
he's got
there
it around. He's
Right,
got it
because
around.
we've switched our website over to a new server.
That's probably for the
So
best.
we're-
You know, it's probably not a good idea to have us on the front
Yeah.
side of your channel yelling about how your rum just tore our mouths up.
yeah, but that's one for 10 other reviews.
Yeah,
so
I was
what do
gonna
we
say.
care?
I was
Yeah.
gonna say. You know, we've
know,
done a hand.
And it's been recrafted, and we did a whole new thing on it because that is one of the beautiful things about what you do is that you are always making it better.
We do have some old rum, the bottle like what you have, that is behind the bar, and we show people the difference. It depends on how busy it is, but I'll ask people, do you want to see the difference between how we used to dilute our rum and how we're doing it now? Because that is also advice that I got from Alexander. We were going way too fast with our dilution, and it was making our rum sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Slowing that dilution level down to where we are now has made a world of difference. You can smell the difference. You can taste the difference.
It was so cool. You know, when we were in Miami with you, it was so cool because I remember when he came over and talked to you, and you were so excited. you were so pumped up about the advice that you had received from him, and you couldn't wait to get back to Oregon to start producing it in that fashion, right?
And it took a year.
And it took a year.
1 year later.
Yeah.
So I do want to catch up on some comments. I know we got some comments coming in. I'm just gonna, if you guys are looking to purchase Just Rums, any of their rums, but obviously their 5-year anniversary or the Queen Share, make sure you send them a DM at Just Rum at either Facebook or Instagram to get you hooked up to be able to get that to you. And I want to do catch up because I know you guys are chatting in here, and we're just sitting here chatting away, drinking rum. So let me catch up here. Jeremy says you're missing. I have to rewatch later. Jeremy, thanks for stopping by anyway. It's Ronan's first birthday.
Hey,
happy birthday,
happy
Ronan.
birthday.
Ronan. Should we be toasting?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
We should. We're not one.
We're not one. We're three.
Acts like it when I drink enough rum. Let's see here. So I'm gonna jump back.
Wow, that's
up
a
here.
lot of comments.
There is a lot of comments here. So 110 is a perfect proof in my opinion. I love it like this. This is perfect smoothness,
really smooth.
delicious. I love that. Yeah, as a whiskey nerd who is getting into rum, I'm always looking for higher proof rum. So Daniel, one thing I'll tell you is we did a trial with somebody who was a whiskey drinker, and we actually sent them rums and whiskeys, but mixed up and non-labeled for them to identify and try. And the only rum that they got wrong that they identified as a whiskey was Just Rum because of the proof, because of the way that it came off, they were identifying it as a high-end whiskey as a rum, which is tremendous. Like that's a tremendous bridge between whiskey drinkers and rum drinkers. So which one was that, the Maplewood 3-year? Or was that the Oregon Oak? You don't remember, do you?
I don't remember.
Okay, well, you'll just have to buy both. So there's great advice for you.
I will say the Oregon Oak is why I got Jonathan as my distiller, because when we first met, 2019, I offered him. I'm like, rum sample at a farmer's market. He's like, I don't do rum. I was like, well, let me guess, whiskey.
Yeah.
He was like, I like whiskey. So we engaged in conversation, and then he stayed at my table for like 2 hours. His wife came back to collect him like 3 times before she was finally like, we gotta go. And so fast forward, he's now my distiller. He also does like a bunch of cocktails and what have you. But yeah, I got absolutely lucky because I spoke to a person who then all of a sudden was like, damn, there is rum worth drinking.
That's tremendous.
That's awesome.
It's true.
Jonathan, I'm going to tell you right now, I look very much forward to meeting you in person.
Yeah, come on out.
Greg says this definitely needs to be mixed into a pop. We should try that. I'm just kidding. That's not what Greg said. Greg said this is definitely a sipping rum. It doesn't need to be mixed.
I was like, we're gonna have to cancel our date.
Let's see here. Our oak and maple are whiskey adjacent. They have a beautiful toasted wood flavor. Absolutely, that is super true advice. And we've heard that from countless people who have tried it and drank it. It's amazing. Shout out to John, our master distiller. Cayman's throwing out shout outs where they to be deserved.
Is John on here tonight?
I don't know.
I haven't seen him yet, but if he is, we'll find him.
If he's not, I'm going to force him to watch it later.
He's going to have to watch the whole thing from beginning to end. As good as the Queen Share is, this is even better. Well worth it. Thanks, John.
So
Greg, you're welcome.
So Greg, yes, he ordered a bottle as well.
Greg's the only person that prepaid. He hit me up beforehand. He's like, I'm going to buy it.
See, this is how Greg gets ahead of us.
Oh.
Greg sends money
I told John
before it's even out of the barrel.
Whatever, you know.
We were planning.
We need to send money before the idea is even in their head. We just need to have an escrow account with rum
John.
that we just throw money into, and when the new rum comes out, they just pull it out and just it's there.
All right, it's paid for.
Yep, it's paid for. Really Bad Rum is asking what the price point on that 5-year is.
Oh well, there you go. Hey Doc, it's $2. Worth every penny.
200.
It is. It is.
Two
very,
Benjamins.
very, very good.
It's about how much Royer is going to owe me after he's done swearing tonight.
God bless it.
Bless it.
I helped
Love
you
it.
out.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my goodness. Let's see here. So Guest Doc needs to make a wicked bad rum to make that price point. If you come out with a wicked bad rum, we're going to be wickedly excited to review that because we love your really bad rum. That would be amazing.
And to be fair, you know, so we've had Just Rum here at the bar, it would be really nice to maybe have
Doc's closer too. I looked at a map.
Oh, he's throwing that out there, Doc.
Geographically, Doc is
He's
closer.
throwing that out there.
Man,
Wow.
throwing shade.
He's just throwing that down.
Love you, Doc.
It's amazing. So Cayman's saying it's our birthday too. You guys just had your birthday party.
Indeed.
And Robert says you had a line out the door for 2.5 hours.
We did. You should check the video. It's crazy.
I watched that video. It was insane.
So let's talk about the event that you recently had that we missed. We were there last year, but we weren't able to make it this year.
And you weren't alone because we had a snowstorm that hit. So we had people from Central Oregon who could not come over the pass that evening. So we lost out on those people as well. But near as we can tell, we know for a fact that there was a hard count of 316 people, 319 people through the front door. But there was another 25 or 30 that came through the side door. Just because
That's the trick right there. You got to go in through the side door.
Right?
Dig a tunnel.
We were trying to help everybody out that we could.
Yep.
It blew me away. I mean, seriously, last year we had 100 and change people.
I was gonna say, I mean, that you had quite a few people last year.
Yeah.
And we had a blast.
Oh, did we?
We had so much fun. I don't know if Roger's on here tonight. Shout out to Roger Ham. Just want to say hi. We enjoyed talking with you as well. We had so much fun last year hanging out with John at his event. When's the event going to be this next year? Do you know, John?
Yes, we're going to move it forward. I mean, March 5th is our birthday, but we've gotten hit by weather twice. So I think our future birthday party will be like April, May.
Okay.
I hate contending with the weather, but as a data guy, I also like to be accurate.
I like
so it messes with my mind.
Yeah, I get
it. We're just going to be like, after.
So just so you know, my October birthday is kind of chilly, so I'm going to move mine to July. I think that would be a better.
I mean, I like that.
Is that what
we're going to move it up and celebrate early in July. That sounds good.
Yeah,
that's what I'm going to do.
We are not doing that.
We have a couple things. I'm going to skip ahead. I'm going to come back. I didn't forget about you guys, but I am going to jump down here because we got a couple things. First of all, WAS6868 says, John, you never talk to people. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Don't know who that is.
Yeah, and then Megan Barth just jumped on here and stated that we are on the big screen at the OP on University.
What?
So we just want to give a shout out to the other place on University over there in Cedar Falls,
Iowa.
They're about literally 60 seconds down the road from us.
They are literally 60 seconds.
I bet they don't have just rum.
But they have some really great pizza. Some of the best pizza you'll ever have.
Yep.
And they need some just rum. They put some just rum in that bar. We're going to be there a lot more. Baby. So that's all I'm saying. So I do want to jump back up here. Looks like a ZZ Top cover band. Nice. Let's see here. Billy says DM'd and already got the order and great customer service. Billy,
thank you, Billy.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Was6868 says I wish I could work there more.
Oh,
I'm assuming this is someone that works for you.
Possibly.
I don't know.
See.
I know it's hard. I'm pretty sure it's a picture of Pablo Escobar on there, so I don't know if that helps. I don't know if that helps to find anything for you. Enjoying this rum review. A big surprise for Royer and the smiles on your faces after the first taste. Keep up the great work, John. Terry, thank you. We appreciate you. We have a monthly cocktail special at our tasting room that we share on our social media, and you guys do have some incredible cocktails. We tried some really good cocktails.
Yeah. I mean, the El Presidente.
Which I was only allowed to have two, which I found rude.
Yeah.
I felt like
we did have two.
I felt like it was a ceiling that was put on when I don't like ceilings.
We don't like limits.
Just because it's a good idea for you doesn't mean I think it's okay. But I thought it was amazing.
That was amazing.
Found that drink in Havana at Hotel Presidente.
Really?
I did. It was beautiful. I love Cuba.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
I love that story.
Cool.
So that is the actual recipe.
So back up here for a minute. So
backing up.
So you went to Cuba.
Tell us about the vacation. How did you decide you wanted to go to Cuba? What did you wear?
Yeah.
When did you go?
Who'd you go
This
with?
is a long story, but it starts in Vegas, ends in Cuba. So
my God!
This is getting better.
Starts in Vegas.
Take us back to
This
Vegas.
starts in Vegas. Vegas.
What hotel? Who are you
Oh
seeing?
my
I
God.
don't remember the hotel. I was
Oh
there.
yeah, obviously
It
you were
was for
drinking
my
merch,
birthday.
John.
No, it was for yes, it was for my birthday. I had some friends fly in from out of town.
To Vegas?
Yes, a couple of friends I worked with at
All right.
the company I was working with at the time as a software guy. They flew in from North Carolina, and it was absolutely we were drinking, and we're like, let's go to Cuba. Okay, I'm down.
I love those
Okay, no, wait a
conversations.
minute.
Vegas,
so you
baby.
made this decision while you were in Vegas.
Correct.
And you were like, let's go to Cuba, and you guys did.
Yeah, but not right away. We booked it, so we went in December.
I love this.
We need to be more proactive. Okay,
Yes.
see, this is a proactive thing. This is a sign
All right.
that
So-
we need to be more proactive.
Like
in
when
our
we're
decisions.
drinking and we come up with these
And be like,
ideas,
hey,
we
we
should
need-
just do them.
we should just go there.
Okay.
The problem is people think I have ADHD, and that's not true.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
me.
Okay,
I got all
that's
of it for you.
So, but there are people on my staff who claim. I don't know that it's true, but I was in Vegas and decided to go to Cuba. In December, we go to Cuba.
okay.
We're hanging out in an Airbnb, which is amazing.
Okay.
And we're doing cigars and rum because you're in Cuba.
Oh yeah.
Makes
Absolutely.
sense.
I mean, you have to.
What
Yes.
else would you
Otherwise,
do?
they're gonna kick your ass out.
Yeah.
And you know, the phrase, hey, my friend, that you will hear that a million times from somebody trying to sell you
I love
shit
that.
rum and terrible cigars.
All right.
Okay. In Cuba. Not all
You're just
Cuban
making me want to go
cigars
to Cuba
are
now.
good,
Yeah.
but some are amazing.
Right.
And so we ended up ambling down. We wanted to go see the shore because we had seen the Hotel Nacional, which Castro had used for his headquarters for a period of time. But we heard about this place called Hotel Presidente. So we ambled down. And one of the guys that went on the trip with me is a piano player and pool player. I met him through shooting pool. But we're sitting at the hotel bar, and the sign clearly says don't play the piano. So Kevin sits down and
So we're gonna play the
starts
piano.
So what's
playing
gonna
the
happen?
piano, but
We're
he's
gonna play the
playing it
piano.
well. So they come and remove the sign. It was amazing. And
Yeah.
so we're sitting there,
Well, if you don't suck, then yeah.
If you
Yeah.
don't suck, then we'll
Well,
let you
that's
play.
what the sign should have actually said.
right?
If you suck, don't play the piano.
Yeah.
So we're drinking rum in the Hotel Presidente, and I don't remember the guy's name, but he comes up and he's talking about the history of Cuba, and I thought it was full of crap, but he's like, our hotel created El Presidente for the president of Cuba back in the early 1920s. I'm like, what? I'll take one of those. And the next thing you know, he brings out this drink, and it's great. It also whipped my ass.
That'll happen. That'll happen.
So
Been
thus
there.
But
we
it
have
was
the
so
two
good,
limits.
yes, because literally
drink
it
the
is
limit.
2 shots of rum, a shot of orange liqueur, and a shot of vermouth, and a drop of grenadine. And the secret, because I tried it with vermouth, with dry vermouth,
Yeah.
doesn't work. Tried
Yeah.
it with sweet vermouth, doesn't work. But with vermouth blanc, it is beautiful. And so that's our signature cocktail.
Homework
at
for
our
Greg. Low carb cocktails. Definitely check out low carb cocktails on YouTube.
That would be one,
There you go.
as long as you use.
Little
you know,
homework right
yeah.
there.
There's no
El
bread. In it.
Presidente.
Yeah, there's
right?
no bread in it. Low carbs.
There you go.
Here we are. Here it is. We're going to debut it. We're on the middle screen in the OP University. They're sending pictures. They're sending
my
pictures.
God.
The OP on University is
Yeah,
the greatest
baby.
establishment in the history of ever. And if anybody thinks otherwise, you can get the heck out of my city.
I'll stop in for a slice of pizza after we're done.
There
Dang
you go.
right.
There you go.
Dang right. That's all I have to say about that. There's my hype for that. Put me on the big screen. I'm going to yell at everybody that everybody else sucks.
I think we're gonna go there for pizza later.
I
Probably-
like that idea.
Uh-huh.
Probably going to happen.
And here's
Huh?
the beautiful part. I have successfully kept you guys from putting this in pop.
Oh,
So far.
yeah.
So
I mean,
far.
Yeah,
what-
do it when I leave.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean,
okay, John,
I
to
think-
be fair, when we were down in Miami that one year, 3-year Maplewood rested
You killed the bottle.
with no pop.
Roy. Okay, Royer killed a bottle by himself over in the
Anyhow.
corner,
It was a good night.
and then put
It was
the
a
whole
good
bar
night.
tab on my card.
That was
That
hilarious.
was, that was,
That was
funny.
awesome.
Yeah.
That was funny.
I
That
was like, "What is going on over here?"
And then we lost him for like 20 minutes.
And then we lost him. We thought we had lost him forever. Ends up in a wedding party that was there.
Yeah, I crashed a wedding.
Yep,
Yeah.
there's
Anyhow, we're telling
These
these
are
people
good
way too
Royer
much.
stories.
We are telling
These
people
are
way
good
too much.
Royer stories.
See,
I'm
this
just
is
saying.
why people that know you should come and visit the bar.
Yeah,
That's right.
absolutely. We can tell stories.
Doc,
Yeah.
your turn. I'm close, or you're close.
Oh,
I'm farther.
Yeah.
Doc, He's calling you out.
Throwing it out there.
Just so you know, you won our 2019. I got to look up what the award is for 2019.
Well,
It's
it
less.
$26.
No, it wasn't 26. It was less. I don't know. It was whatever was in your wallet that day.
2019, I didn't
much.
have anything worth competing.
Yeah. So,
to be fair.
Yeah. So, I mean, it'll be, we got to figure out what the prize is, but we'll
Yes.
figure it out. You come visit. We got it for you.
Yep.
Let's see here. So I want to catch up. I know some people are chiming in here. Don't forget one of the owners was out of state working. That's what Was 6868.
No, that's a fact. My Greg, he's like the second guy on my company. He's helped me start this thing. We bought a farm together to start it. He was out of town and could not be at the party. You know, so I say all hands on deck. But it was a great night.
That's awesome.
So,
I have seen Just Rum here in Columbia. Didn't want to buy it, but after today, it is in my shopping list to catch a couple bottles. Boom.
You will not be.
You're not going to be mad. This is
not
amazing.
going to be disappointed.
It is amazing.
So, I mean, one
Truly
of the
worth
things
it.
that I like about Just Rum, you know, number one, it's a little bit higher proof than most of your rums out there. But he's got some very wonderful expressions. He really does, and they're all vastly different. They're you know, I mean, they are truly all just vastly different. And so depending on what your palate is looking for, you know, I'm sure you can find something at justrum.com.
Does the name Wade Scribner mean anything
absolutely.
to you? Maybe a little bit.
He's one of my besties.
He's one of your besties. That's who Pablo is on here. That's who's chiming in. We're figuring it out as we go. Okay.
So, yeah, I met Wade over a cup of coffee, kid you not, at a festival. A long story short, we've been best friends for a long time.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Wade, I love you. Thank you for tuning in, brother. I appreciate it.
We appreciate it too.
I love it. I met my best friend by marrying my wife, and it happened to be her dad. And
Yeah, you told me about that story.
Weird.
About the brother who went to at the front door.
Yeah. Helmet kid. Hey, who wants to tell a story? OP's listening.
Yeah, OP's listening.
I got a story tonight.
Oh,
Here we
yeah.
go.
There we go. There you go.
First time I ever meet Riley's family. I'm dating Riley as my future wife. I'm meeting them for the first time. I'm standing on the doorstep. I was told to come here. I show up on the doorstep. I ring the doorbell like a normal human being because that's what people do. I'm standing there, and as I'm standing there, nobody's coming. And I look right, and I see the curtain move, and I see a little head pop out, you know, and there's my future brother-in-law peeking his head out there through there, and he's just looking through, and he sees me, and then I'm thinking, great, somebody sees me, he's gonna let me in. His head disappears, and I just hear he just runs away. Kid just runs away, and I'm like, okay, I guess this kid might need a helmet or something. I'm not really sure. So kid runs away. Eventually Royer finds me in the front driveway. He comes and brings me
are
through
you
the
lost,
garage.
little boy?
Yeah, and here I am because helmet kid did, and then he comes out. About 30 minutes later, I'm sitting out back with everybody. He comes out in his Steelers gear because he's smart enough to know the Steelers are the greatest ever. And
okay, whatever.
And he runs. He comes out and he flops down. He's got his hands in his pockets. He's got one thing to say, just one. He goes, "Sup." I don't know, kid. What's up? You left me on the front doorstep for the last 20 minutes. There's my story for the evening. This is my first time meeting Jesse, which was fantastic.
There's actually more that happened that evening.
There's a lot more that happened. I don't need to get into all of it.
Fun evening.
But good Lord.
It was a fun evening.
Good Lord.
Which reminds me, I do want to do a shout out to my sister Claudia. I miss you tremendously.
Cheers to you.
To you. Guys, this has been great. I know we could easily go like another hour.
Oh, absolutely.
We have pizza to eat. And thank you to everybody who tuned in today. Thank you to everybody else who knew that I was coming, who kept it off of social media, because Royer follows
everything.
So I have no idea.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Man.
You know, and they didn't put pop in my rum.
We have
Thank you.
Not yet. Before we sign off, I'm going to catch up on your comments because we're really close to the bottom. So you might sell out of this before the show is over, Greg says. We're sure hoping so. If you guys are wanting any of Just Rum's rums, including the 5-year, the Queen Share, any of their other products, make sure you find them at Facebook, Instagram at Just Rum. Send them a DM. They're going to get you hooked
I
up.
would love it if somebody from across the country actually ended up with a bottle of the 5-year, and then at some point in the future rocked up with a doubloon at my bar and said
that,
to me,
walked in,
would be
and
that
walked
down.
in and said, "Hey, what's behind the bar?"
What's behind the
Because
bar?
I love it. We've had people doing it already, and I love sharing the rums that I like with other people. The Hamilton 86 is a Demerara rum, comes from Guyana. It's beautiful. The Touchstone, also a good rum. Foursquare makes some good products.
Yeah,
there are
they do.
a lot of great distilleries around there, around the world, and many in the U.S. I just haven't had one makes good as rum.
Top of the list. Top of the list.
I feel like that should be a shout out to Jonathan right there too.
Oh,
It is,
man.
Jonathan. John, I love you, brother. Thank
Oh,
you.
let's see here. Doc just pirate the fuel. Black Sails can bring Doc on his boat.
I like it.
Bring him to Iowa. It's a real clear sail line there. It's real easy. It's real easy.
Rent an excavator, dig a hole in front of you.
Oh man, I love it. Jeremy says, nice job, guys. Keep the good rum coming. It was nice meeting you guys at the tasting room. I love that. Thank you so much for showing up and hanging out with us. Larry, I'm a rummy, love it, but my pockets are shallow. That's okay. Sometimes we gotta save up a little bit. It happens. We get it.
Stop by the tasting room.
I mean,
I'll let you have a little bit.
We do the low end rums, we do the high end rums.
Yep. We got prices for everyone, and
there are some good rums, and not under $30.
Yeah, too. Not every single one of John's rums is $200.
No, most of them are like $45-ish.
$45,
and most of those are 102 proof, so it's like getting 25% more rum in your bottle.
There you go. So you can get in there and get some good just rum for a good price point.
Yeah.
Hit your like button, Doc. Thank you so much. We do appreciate the likes. It helps us out a ton. And it helps bring more rum drinkers to the world, which we need lots more because there's so many good rums that people don't know about. They need to understand the thousands, the millions of rums that we're finding and being able to try them for themselves. My photo looks like Pablo Escobar. It does in really small print. Is it you?
Wait, I love you, brother.
Does he look like it? Because it just looks like it. It's really small. It's very tiny.
So I do have one other thing I want to put out there.
Sure.
We just acquired 40 barrels from a winery outside of Lewiston, Idaho.
Okay.
Some of them are cab barrels. Some of them are Merlot barrels. Some of them are red blend. But understand this. One of my favorite wines of all time was Black Opal. It was a Cabernet Merlot blend. And I have been dreaming of a rum aged in Cabernet barrels and a rum aged in Merlot barrels, and then blending them together to bring something delicious to the world.
So, in other words, I'm going to tell you right now.
You're going to have to wait a couple years.
Oh, I'm so excited.
In other words, what John's really saying is Just Rum is a company that you absolutely have to keep your eye on.
You have to follow them. You have to follow them on everything because there's something new coming out every year. You guys are always doing something.
He's so innovative with some different ideas and expressions. You got to keep an eye on this.
A lot of craft distillers go into the business thinking I'm going to build up a distillery and then I'm going to sell it off. That has never been my goal. I went into this immediately in the beginning thinking we need to do stuff for the long haul. So we're already planning stuff that we're going to do for our 7-year release and our 10-year release.
I love it.
We're
at year 5. We're planning for year 10. We know.
I mean, come on. In 5 years, I can do this.
Yes. I can't wait.
Okay, no, I can't.
I expect
in 5 years, John can do this.
I expect to rum twice as good in year 10.
Challenge accepted for my distiller because I can blame
him.
Yeah, I can blame him.
I'm going to tell you right now. This absolutely, this rum right here. Hold up the Queen Share. So this was the rum of 2023.
Yep. It's going to be a
top
lot
rum.
This one right here is absolutely going to make the list. I don't know at this point of where
we have a lot of rum to drink this year.
We have a lot of rum.
We got a lot of rum to drink
this early in the year, and we've got some really exceptional bottles in the wing waiting.
Tremendous.
So John, I mean, this is not a gimme by any stretch of the imagination, but I will say I believe that
I love the confidence.
But this is going to be on the top 10 list somewhere.
Hey, first thing I did was pull your pop.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed my pop disappeared, and I was like, gosh darn it, it's gone. So let's see here. Is Just Rum sold in other countries? And I believe Terry's referring to Canada at the moment.
I would ship it. There's a customs thing.
Okay.
Reach out to me. I'll figure out how to get you some.
Terry, send the message.
I will figure it out.
Send it out.
Let's see here. Sister Boom Boom 7. I love these names sometimes. Hello, fam. What's up, sister? We're excited that you're here today. Let's see here. They need more like 9 likes. Share the Just Drinking show and link to all. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Doc. Thank you. Let's see here. Cheers, Phil. Thank you. I just bought $400 worth of rum. Billy, you're the real MVP tonight.
Cheers. Thank you, Billy.
Man.
Larry,
Billy, please reach back out afterwards and let me know what you think. I think that you.
If I remember right, actually, Billy's going to be in
Chicago Rum Fest. That's coming up April. That's next month.
That is coming up.
We're like 4 weeks.
We need to actually get a hotel.
We should probably get a hotel.
We need to talk about
I mean, we don't usually sleep, so it's not that big of a deal, but we should probably get one.
Yeah, at least,
All right,
anyhow,
we'll look into it.
Moving on.
Let's see here. Larry, you're absolutely welcome. You know what, Greg? You bring up a good point. I was thinking here. So, out of all the rums that you have, the Queen Share top of the list is super, super good. This is absolutely tremendous hitting the list. I definitely think that your Just Rum 5-year, I'm going to give my verdict here, is your second best rum you've ever made in the history of all your rum.
It's close.
It's the second. It's the second best. Yep.
I'm gonna, so I've had a little bit of rum tonight.
Yeah.
Let's be fair, we've had a little bit of rum.
Yeah, I get it. But there's one that's the superior being to all other rums, and that is
Rum Dog Millionaire.
Rum Dog
Millionaire.
Yeah.
The one they're not drinking.
Yes. Because we can't, because it's so good.
It's so good. It's so rare.
We have to
This is the only bottle.
We have to preserve the hot dogs and pickles that are inside. We don't want to get rid of any of that. So, I mean, we still have one that's floating like a trooper over here. So, I mean, this is best rum you've ever made, but this is close second.
Close second. I will say that was awesome. My son Jared did all of that in like a night.
Yeah.
That was amazing. That was funny.
That was hilarious.
Nice little image.
I won't forget. I mean, I was about as shocked when I opened up that box.
I freaked out.
When I opened up that box, I was about as shocked as I was here tonight when you showed up at our bar. It's like it blew my mind.
The fact that Roy Air and I are on the face of a bottle and we were on it, I just freaked out. I was like, I can't even believe this is happening, and it is absolutely amazing. Definitely bottom 3 rums I've ever had in my life.
I'm thinking,
but amazing.
But the label and the packaging.
The label and the packaging, number one. They're number one.
Absolutely. So one of the things that I'm thinking is, I realize we've been drinking a little bit tonight, right?
We're over half. We're going.
This bottle might be finished tonight. Not sure. Night's still young. But I'm thinking, because all my best ideas come after I've been drinking a little bit.
Cool, buy a plane ticket, come see me. That's what I'm thinking.
All right, I'm breaking out the credit card.
I told you we need to be proactive and just do things.
What I'm thinking is maybe next year, maybe we ought to share with all these fine people, Rum Dog Millionaire.
Rum Dog Millionaire. Well, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what.
Minus the hot dog.
We got to get rid of the hot dog.
Minus the hot dog.
The hot dog back is good, but the pickle water is not good.
The hot dog water taste at the end is just a ruiner.
Oh, well, it's not a ruiner, but you will never forget it.
You'll never forget it.
It is not good.
But the label's amazing.
This needs to be real. I think we got to make it happen.
I think we need to make it happen.
I think we're gonna make it happen.
So we might make this happen.
Royer, get your credit card out. We're gonna make it happen. Let's just see. How much do you need, John? What's that? 50,000? All right, no problem. Royer, get the credit card.
Okay.
No, guys, this has been a real pleasure for me to come and visit you. I hate that it's a turn and burn. I got to fly home in the morning. But
do you really?
Oh yeah, that's like literally out and back because of you guys, and because I didn't want you to mix this with pop. That would be a travesty.
You literally
travesty
to make
sure
we didn't mix it.
I did. That was my whole purpose. I'm like, there's no way.
It had nothing to do with anything else.
No, because if they put this in Diet Coke, I am gonna cry. My soul will like.
I've got to travel out there just to make sure that this doesn't freaking happen.
I'm gonna fly out to Oregon and bring a Pepsi with me.
That's
Go
fine.
crack-
This will be
go
gone,
crack-
so I
go
won't
crack it
mind.
right open.
So I'm gonna crack it open and just start pouring it in things. Let's see here. So we got cheers from Britt and me. Coming in here from Schweizer David.
Thank you, David. He is my liquor store tasting guy.
There we
He
go.
is amazing. David has single-handedly increased the liquor store sales that we have had in the state of Oregon by almost
Wow.
3 times.
That's amazing.
That's
David
incredible.
is, and what's funny is David, I'm gonna rat you out. The first time that Britt brought him out to our tasting room, it was when we were still on the farm. We didn't have a brick and mortar.
Yeah.
He came out simply to tick boxes because David's had over 800 different rums. He catalogs the ones that he's had. He can tell you about them. That man knows more history about different types of rum than anybody else I personally know and converse
I feel
with.
like we need to get in a room
Okay.
together.
Absolutely.
I feel like we do.
Okay. So at the end, he's tasting them, and that's when he tells me, I really didn't expect to like your rum.
I love that. I love it.
What a great story. I love
That's
that.
the best. I
That
thought
is
I was
I
going to
mean,
hate
because
this.
a lot
That
of
is
craft
awesome.
distillers do not do good rum in the state of
They're
Oregon.
learning. They're learning. And
You
that's a
know,
lot
You know,
of states.
I mean,
People are
speaking
learning.
of that, I mean, when you talk about the state of Oregon and rum distillers that don't do good rum, there is one that comes
You're
to
thinking
mind.
of Rogue and the free range water.
But at least they use
I
free
was
range
I was
water.
just gonna say free range water.
At the least, they use the free range water, not that captivity
To
stuff.
be fair, I like the Rogue Brewery, and they do a good whiskey. They failed on rum. And there are a lot of distillers who make really great products, but rum is an art.
Yeah, it is.
Well, yeah, definitely.
It takes time to perfect, and it's just one of those things that I think people come into and think it's easy. It's just what everybody, big brand
Yeah.
stuff does it, and they don't understand the art behind it, of the history and everything with it. There's so much more to it,
You know,
and so people are learning.
you can make rum very, very cheap.
You can.
And when you do,
It hurts.
sucks.
It hurts.
you know,
Ooh,
we
next
use
day.
cane juice. We use an old yeast. Our yeast is archaic.
It's not down here right now, but we got a gotcha rum that best $7.99 rum in
Yeah,
the
I was gonna
world.
say,
By the way,
$8.
I've officially claimed it as the best $7.99 rum in the world, because it is.
He
But
brought, he brought that over here.
it will
and I'm
leave
like,
you hurting.
What
Okay,
are you
you will
doing?
hurt.
Pass. How about I pass?
It's good, but it will hurt
I'll pass.
a lot.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
No, no,
Uh,
hard pass.
Hard pass.
so I'm catching up here. Let's see here. The rum is good, but the coins are awesome. Yes, they are.
Yes.
Absolutely. Good. You all can't wait to hear the stories of the aftermath of this show. Way to not mess up. Yeah.
Hey, by the way, if you are collecting the challenge coins, what you'll notice is that there are lots of Easter eggs in our packaging. For instance, like several of my staff are ADHD, not me, but several of my staff. And several of them have pointed out that our compass is not centered on true north. That's true. Our compass is offset 7.5 degrees because if you're standing in our distillery, that's the magnetic declination. See?
Wow.
So not ADHD.
So
right?
thought out. I
Right?
love that.
Wow.
On the back of the challenge coins, they tell the story. The very first one you guys have
Yep.
has 3 bottles on it.
Yep.
Because when I came to market, I only had 3 bottles. I had white because that's what comes out of the still. I had oak because that was the very first thing that I ever did was little oak barrels from Amazon. Tasted like whiskey. I had maple because I didn't want a rum that tasted like whiskey. That was it. The spiced came later because people were demanding it. The blackberries came later because, well, we had a lot of blackberries growing on the place, and our accountant said if you make a blackberry rum, you know, we can get you a tax deduction for being a farm. That's why we're only going to do blackberry. Please don't approach me about banana, coconut, or blueberry rum. That doesn't grow on my place. There's no tax advantage. Uncle John's cut, that's a David Schweitzer thing. When he first came to work for me, he was tasting rum out of the still. He told me, you need to package this. There's a market for it. I was like, it's 122 proof. Are you sure? He's like, absolutely. So I didn't believe him. So I had him assemble a group of people who were part of the tiki community in Portland. They got together and all of them were like, no, you absolutely need to bring this to market. So thank you, David, for Uncle John's. You know, I listen to people, even if I don't necessarily believe them, because oftentimes they're right and I'm wrong, and I can accept that.
I love that.
That's awesome.
I think that's super cool. Doc, thank you for the hype. We do love the thumbs ups. It helps us up a ton, and we really appreciate it. Only half a bottle in. We're a little over half. Half. Roy Air, you should buy a ticket for me to go to Oregon while you're drunk. So Greg's saying you should just throw his ticket into.
Greg.
Why not? Why not, Greg?
Why not?
Here we go.
Cayman's asking, where do you keep your coin?
In my pocket.
In your pocket?
Absolutely. I pulled it out earlier. Wait.
Oh.
Which
He's not
pocket is
carrying
in
it. He
No,
doesn't
it's
have.
here.
He doesn't
Wait,
have
wait,
a
wait.
coin.
He does.
Oh
I
my-
pulled it out earlier.
He doesn't have a coin.
Did you steal it?
You know?
Oh, I did not steal it.
Roy Air stole it. I saw
I
him
did
do
not
it.
steal it.
I saw him take it out of
swear
your
to God,
pocket earlier.
I did not.
I
steal
did.
it.
I was showing it off. Oh,
Yes.
there it is.
Oh, he does have it.
He does have it.
I
What was
keep
this?
mine.
That was so scary.
I mean, let's be real. Golf marker, pool marker,
Everything
just
you
really
need.
cool at the bar marker.
I need to throw it at Roy Air to just
Yeah,
stop
that
talking.
would hurt.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
That would hurt.
Yeah,
this one would hurt.
So, yeah.
Good. Hopefully, God, the last ones aren't getting through to him. So
I know, right?
it's ridiculous. Let's see
I like
here.
that other people have sent you coins, but clearly I have like the dominance.
There's
yeah.
there's
I mean,
mostly your coins.
Yours are right
It is
here,
definitely
John.
mostly you.
I've got some extras over
There,
here.
and there's a couple other coins in
But yeah.
between, but not a lot. Let's see here. So looks like you may need another bottle of 5-year for the top 10. Great job. Enjoyed the evening, Terry. We appreciate
Terry,
you.
thank you, sir, and everybody else who stopped in tonight.
Yes,
thank
you
so
very much for joining us.
Doc, thank you so much. Appreciate you for the love. Really appreciate you helping us out, jumping in tonight. We always appreciate you and your great rum.
Yes.
Micah, cheers, John, and Just Drinking crew. I'm joining with the Queen Share. I'm very proud of how far we've come. We're just super glad that you're here, showing it off. You guys deserve it.
You know what?
I love that.
You know what? I want to do something here. So right now, we've got the man himself, right? And if you so desire to join
Our rum club.
our rum club,
Which, if you check the links down below, we have a link with limited spaces to our rum club where you get premium rum from all around the world shipped to your doorstep.
and as a welcome package,
You're gonna
I
get
do
you're
send
gonna
this out. to
you're gonna get a
people the
bunch
first
of
time.
rum from
and
Just Rum.
John, if I remember right, you've got something special coming up in April,
I do.
right?
It's
But
going
we're
up,
not. But we're not going to say what it is.
but it's going to the rum club.
But it's going to the rum club. and
Speaking of the rum club,
only.
Speaking of the rum club, I did talk, and it sounds like we're getting some kits out. So we're working on some kits to get sent out here. Rum club's coming up, so we gotta
Yeah.
get that out
So
too.
there's also the happy accident coming out.
The happy accident.
Oh,
Ooh, I do like a happy accident.
So what if? So one of the
My
hallmarks.
goodness.
One of the hallmarks of all of our rum is if you put it on a bricks meter, 0 bricks, no sugars in our rum at all.
Okay.
Okay. What if
There
I
you go,
told
Greg.
you? What if I told you that there may or may not be, possibly likely, a very dark rum from Just Rum that has no sugar in it? Like it literally is as dark as Kraken.
Seriously?
Seriously,
Why have you not told me about this?
because
before?
we're working on it. We did it. It was a happy
I
accident.
would like
Blame
to
Jonathan.
prepay with
With-
Roy Ayers credit
I was gonna
card
say,
I
with my
like
credit
that.
card.
as much as it takes to get the first bottle.
No,
Well, whatever bottle's public.
I mean third or fourth bottle.
Yeah, that's fine.
First bottle goes to me.
We want it before
On this
Greg.
one- hey, on this one, I have bottles 1 and 500.
Okay.
They're both mine.
So I'm gonna tell you this.
The bookends.
We just want the bottle right before Greg's.
You want it before?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we want
Yeah,
the
there
before
you go,
Greg
Greg.
bottle.
This is like
Yeah.
an auction. I'm having lunch with them.
It's good stuff. It's good
Check out
stuff.
low carb cocktails at YouTube.
I do want to catch up. I know we're running late, and we appreciate all
we
the
are
love
running
for you guys.
very late.
Sorry,
today.
guys. It's me.
No, you're
I
all
talk a
good.
lot.
Let's see here. So I'm just catching up here a little bit. I just want to skim through. Jared, Pepper, and I are watching in the black hole. Megan says one more shout out for Kate, the bartender at the OP. Kate,
Kate.
Oh,
this
we
one's
love you,
for
Kate.
you,
We're gonna
Kate.
come see you.
Way
as soon
to
as this
work
is done.
at the best restaurant in the history of the universe. And if you don't eat and drink there and tip Kate all your money, you're dead to us. We don't even like you anymore.
We won't talk to you ever again.
Ever.
Mine is easier. I would have toasted.
Are you empty? You need more rum? We'll get you more rum.
You guys didn't say something.
My favorite rum of ours so far is the 2-year barrel-aged oak, followed by the unadulterated Queen Share. Got some great options. We had all of them. A lot of great stuff to choose from. Where does the Rum Dog Millionaire range on that scale? I was just curious.
It is like not the best rum I've ever produced, but it is one of the best like labels. You know what? My son cranked that out in like basically 2 days.
Yep.
We had rum to you the following Wednesday.
Oh yeah,
I will
you
point
did.
that out.
Within a week, you had us rum.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. I got one last. Just Rum is so good. The teenagers that sat at my house stole it. What? They can't steal it.
Oh my God!
Darn kids.
That's hilarious.
Darn kids. I'll tell you what, I'm shaking my fist at those kids.
like an old man.
Those kids, because they obviously didn't drink it because they weren't old enough. They just stole it and were like, yay, and they put it back like responsible children. Let's see here. Just Rum is now the Alibi Tiki Bar at Palomar.
Oh, yeah.
Rum Club International possible in the future. We're working on it. We're truly working on it.
Is that Terry?
Yes, that's Terry.
It is.
Terry, send me a DM.
Send him a DM.
I will figure it out.
It's going to get it done.
It's going to take some customs work, but I have sent rum to Australia.
And
I have sent it to Denmark. I have sent it to Scotland, which is part of England, but not really if you ask them.
It's got solutions.
I will figure it out.
Solutions.
I will reach out and talk to whoever I need to talk to figure out how to get it to you legally.
I love it. So I got one more comment. We're ending this show because we'll run forever. I swear to God. we will.
I swear to God.
A really bad rum coming in. This is great, and I'm going to hold you to it. Maybe Doc will add a really bad condom with each bottle so you are protected from something really bad. Just saying.
Oh my God.
I think that is
love that
the
idea.
best idea.
I love that idea.
And if it doesn't happen, I'm going to scream.
Oh
okay?
my God.
It's
So,
that's
yes.
the best idea.
So yes. So this is Doc Brown's really bad rum, right? And he has some awesome ideas.
You gotta put it in a metal case though, because the crazies will come in there and poke some stuff, right? So we gotta get it in a metal case. Yeah, but I love that idea. That's tremendous. I love that. That's amazing. Best idea. I can't believe you're here right now, John.
I can't either.
Thank you so much for making this trip happen, being in the bar, collecting your winnings, bringing us the most amazing rum. We're truly grateful to have you here. If you guys are looking to buy some Just Rum, you go to their Facebook or their Instagram at Just Rum. Send them a DM. They're going to get you hooked up no matter wherever you are. They're going to try and make it work.
I'm going to venture a guess that you could go also to justrum.com.
Not quite yet. I'm working on it.
No,
not quite.
But you can
message you.
You can still go
message
there.
Me there. But it's easier. If you hit justrum.com, you'll find us.
Yeah.
We will figure it
out.
Go
to the Facebook, go to the Instagram. This is 2024, guys. Social media. Don't be like Roy Air and send a pigeon, okay, with a message.
Be like me.
Yeah, it's pigeon. It finally will get there, but just go send a DM.
Send them a handwritten letter.
Get you hooked up with some amazing rum.
Or you know what? Just stop by.
Just go to Sandy, Oregon. Go to Sandy,
Oregon. Hard to miss. We have
trip.
The biggest window decoration that says open because it's not a sign. That'd be against the sign code.
That would be against rules.
Right.
And we follow rules.
Right. But it is a window decoration. It's huge. It says open. Could say nope, but it says open.
I love
Stop
that.
by.
I do love that.
Could say nope, but it says open.
Right. Stop by.
I love that.
Stop by and try rum. Thank you
All
guys so much for being here tonight. All of my people, all of everybody who's not my people, these two lovely gentlemen right here. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Well, thanks for stopping by.
Boy, you're the choice in the matter. You were showing up.
Showed up.
It was happening.
That's awesome.
We appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. This has been a ton of fun. Check out justrum.com. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram. Go get a bottle. Stop listening to us ramble on all night and go get some good rum for you guys. And we appreciate every single one of you.
Subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe to the channel.
Just Drinking.
So we can have more good people on here so you can stop listening to us babble on about whatever it is we talk about. And we appreciate each and every one of you. This is the best rum community in the world. Thank you to each and every one of you. We love every single one of you for all the support. And with that, Roy Air.
Get them home safe.
Ooh. Always drink responsibly. Never drink and drive. And no rums are harmed during the making of this video.
Not
because
at all.
No pop added.
No pop was added.
Take care.
Have a good night, y'all.
Night all.